What's up, Legends? I've been wanting to do this comparison for a while to see which is the better set between Brilliant Stars and the Japanese VMax Climax. Now, both of these are really great sets, and it's going to be really hard to choose, but we are going to be opening up 10 packs of both of these to see which one maybe has the better hit rate and which one maybe has better cards in the set. So what we're going to do, since the VMax Climax booster box has 10 packs in it, I went and picked up a few different products for Brilliant Stars. So we first have the built-in battle box, which has 4 packs in it. We have 3 sleeved boosters here, as well as the 3-pack blister. Now, both of these sets are not completely identical. There are some differences between the two of them, which we will be discussing in a moment, but let's get into our opening. All right, while we get set up here, I want to welcome you if it's your first time here. My name is Luke, and after 20 years, I got back into collecting Pokemon cards to chase that feeling of nostalgia from my childhood. So I invite you to come along the journey with me by hitting that subscribe button below. Let's get this built-in battle box open. I've only opened up one of these ever before, and they've got 4 packs inside. So in total, we should have 10 Brilliant Stars packs there. And let's see what we got. Of course, we got the Bibarel again. And now let's go ahead and open up our VMax Climax box. And we will kind of just alternate back and forth between these two sets. And I think that'll be fun to kind of get an accurate picture of how we're doing in one versus the other. Let's get into this. And now, like I said before, there are some differences between these two sets, but the reason that they tend to get compared is because VMax Climax came out first. Of course, many of the Japanese sets do release before English, and so a lot of the cards that we see in Brilliant Stars originated in VMax Climax. But the truth is that not all of them have. VMax Climax actually mostly contains a reprint of a bunch of cards from past Sword and Shield sets, but the main notable thing is that there is the trainer gallery. And of course, we're going to be trying to pull that today. And of course, they're called CHR, or character rares, in VMax Climax. So yeah, let's start off with our VMax Climax one here. Let's see what we can get. In our first box, again, you can see we have some of these reprints, so you do tend to get a lot more like hollows and even some full art stuff like this one right here. Is that Orbeetle maybe? And in the slot, we just have a trainer, but it does have this little cool reverse hollow pattern. So nothing crazy there, but we'll stick that to the side and we'll call that a hit. So now let's go on to a Brilliant Stars pack. So in reality, Brilliant Stars is made up of a few of the character rares that are in VMax Climax, plus mostly the Starbirth set, which is the Japanese version. And so they are quite different actually in that way. But like I said, they're often compared. You know, a lot of people will early on called Brilliant Stars the English version of VMax Climax. So it's not completely accurate, but that's the reason that people compare them, is because that's kind of the first English set that we've seen the character rares appear in that are in VMax Climax. But again, another difference is that there are only about 23 character rares in the Brilliant Stars set, while actually there are over 60 character rares in VMax Climax. And so yeah, that's a big difference. And so in some ways the difference kind of becomes, how much do you love the character rares? Because if you really love character rares, you have a lot more chances to get some in this set. Now, in a booster box, typically you're expected to get around 4 of them. So that's kind of what we can expect today. Oftentimes you get maybe 3 regular ones and 1 actual full art version. And so, yeah, of course we got these cool hollow energies. It's also a cool aspect of it. Charmander, of course, you'll probably recognize that. I think that's from Vivid Voltage, maybe. Let's see here. Got a hollow Leon, which is pretty cool. Hollow Frosmoth, I think. Oh, all right. There we go. All right, we got our first This is actually CSR, so character secret rare. Nice, the Blaziken VMax. That is pretty incredible. Again, this is one I don't believe we definitely haven't seen in Brilliant Stars. I don't even know if this one is featured yet in Astral Radiance. So a lot of the character rares in here have still yet to be seen in English. Some of them, you never know, we may never see in English. Whoa, wait a second, we got 2 in one box. Or one pack, I mean. Wow, I didn't know that could happen. All right, here we go. All right, so off to a great start with VMax Climax. Got 2 character rares right off the bat. Yeah, that Blaziken one is pretty sweet. That's a more newer Pokemon, at least for me, compared to the Kanto ones that I actually have come to appreciate. All right, well, so far we are winning on the VMax Climax side of things, and I think I'll also include a total of the prices for each of these cards, because that's maybe another factor for some people, is how much value can you pull from it. For me, it's more about the cool cards that you can get from both. But anyway, so yeah, the as far as character rares, I mean, I will say Brilliant Stars does have some of the really cool ones, like all of the evolutions, especially that Umbreon one and the Sylveon one. I think people really love those ones. So that's a good thing about Brilliant Stars, that it actually includes some really cool ones. But again, there's also a lot of cool ones that are missing from Brilliant Stars, and some that we have not even seen yet in any English set, like the VMax Pikachu, and there's also the Leon's Charizard card. So both of those are probably my 2 chase cards for VMax Climax. But yeah, we haven't seen either of those yet. I'm pretty surprised. I thought that we might be getting at least one of those 2 in Astral Radiance, but not yet. It must be in the next set, maybe after the Pokemon Go. Whoops, there's no card trick for this. Sorry about that. Hey, there's another difference, by the way. All right. Drizzile, I believe. Cherubi. Somebody. Hollow Flapple, I think. Bronzong. Yeah, and there's a reprint of the Shadow Rider Calyrex from Chilling Reign on top of pretty cool reverse hollow Pessimian? I don't know. I'm not as good with these. Man, okay, but wow, we are up on VMax Climax in a lot of ways. I don't know that these cards are worth a whole lot in and of themselves due to the fact that they're reprints, but we'll see. Of course, you'll see the price totaled on screen, like I said. Now, to be honest, the biggest factor for probably for most people is some of the secret rares that come in Brilliant Stars that do not come in VMax Climax. Again, Brilliant Stars kind of makes up the Starbirth Japanese set, which includes the Charizards, which is the big chase, of course. So everything from the Charizard V-Star to the alternate art, all those things are not in VMax Climax. Oh wow, we got another character rare already. Okay, and this one is, wow, I'm sorry, I'm losing track of which set I'm even opening. So Dusknoir is for the Brilliant Stars set. All right, so we got one hit there for Brilliant Stars. And yep, starting to maybe catch up a little bit. We'll see. Some other cards that are missing from this set include the alternate art Arceus, the gold Galarian birds, which I think are phenomenal, the gold Arceus. So some of the more expensive cards in Brilliant Stars are not in VMax Climax. So that is something to keep in mind. It's one of the biggest differences. And for a lot of people, that might be enough for them to say, hey, yeah, I kind of like Brilliant Stars better. Now, for a while, these sets, or I will say VMax Climax was quite expensive. It's actually come down quite a bit. Oh, that's a nice little Vaporeon right there. Now these packs are about the same price, honestly, because I think I just looked on StockX, and you can get the VMax Climax booster box for around somewhere between $45 and $50 right now. And that's kind of about what these 10 packs for Brilliant Stars are right now. You know, if you think about getting maybe an ETB, which has 8 packs, plus 2 additional packs, that's another way we could have done this. Then that would come out to be, what, like $48, I think. But I kind of decided that it'd be a little more cost effective to go this route. And plus, again, as I've said, I really love the 3-pack blisters. In my mind, I tend to feel like they have better hits, but who knows if that's true. Let's pull some fire from this pack, though. Clefairy, Bidoof, Burmy, and a Hollow Bibarel. Okay. Another big difference between these two sets is that VMax Climax introduced several new black and gold cards, including the Mew black and gold card, the Pikachu VMax, of course the Urshifu, and some others. And of course we did see those Urshifus show up in Brilliant Stars, but we have yet to see these other ones show up yet. So yeah, again, if you like those black and gold cards, then definitely that's more of a chase in VMax Climax. Oh, there we go. So this is the one Charizard you can, well, no, okay, sorry, it's not the only Charizard. One of 2 Charizards that you can pull from VMax Climax. So, I mean, VMax Climax does have Charizard. This one's not especially exciting, but I'd still love this card. But, of course, the main one that you'd want to pull is the Leon's Charizard. So, we got Blaziken. Oh, and speaking of which, oh my goodness, that was the Charizard pack. All right, we got the Charizard CHR. Oh, that card is incredible. Literally, I knew I was going to be trying to buy this card if I didn't pull it. Okay, well, this is exciting. Well, yeah, and of course the hit rates, that's also another factor. Like I said, you're usually guaranteed around 4 character rares, which we've already pulled 3 from VMax Climax, plus some additional cool ones like this. So yeah, it is fun for that reason. It is cool just to get some extra ultra rares like that. All right, Brilliant Stars, you really need to pick up the pace here. So I'm sure what we've been opening so far, I think those were the sleeved boosters that we opened so far. I'm sure these packs must be moving into our, what do you call it, build and battle box packs. So let's see if we get any better luck with these packs here. Psychic Energy, Roseanne's Backup, Floatzel, Choice Belt, Gibble, Trapinch, Execute, Starly, Shroomish, Marnie's Pride, no character rare today in this one, and a Kingler VMax. So it is a hit, but man, I've pulled this card so many times and I don't love it. It's like the Santa Kingler. All right, but it does count as a hit, so we are moving all right along. Oh man, I can't believe I pulled the Leon's Charizard. That one is awesome. And again, that's one that has not come to English yet. I'm kind of on autopilot here, trying to do a card trick. Sobble, Rope, Water, Boss's Orders, Hollow, Hollow Beedrill. Maybe that one's Orbeetle, I don't know the difference. And a Houndour with the little reverse hollow funky pattern. All right, I hope I'm doing a good job alternating. Sometimes I get messed up and I lose track of what I'm doing, but I think we're doing all right. I think we're still alternating correctly. So yeah, I thought that this would be a good comparison now because these sets are now kind of a little bit more on par as far as the pricing goes. So, you know, I think I may have actually paid a little bit more for this VMax Climax box than it's worth now, which is fine. It used to be worth closer to $100. I know I got a deal on 2 of them, but I think I may still have overpaid based on the current prices. And we got a Golurk. Oh my word. Okay. But yeah, the reason for that is Pokemon Center has kind of printed this somewhat to demand, I believe. I think it might even still be up on the Pokemon Center Japan website, so you can go pick one up and use a proxy service to get it shipped to you. Or of course you can make it easier on yourself and just use use StockX. Sorry, Buy is one of the forwarding services. But got the Fire Bacon. Oh, another character rare. Nice. I'll take that. I kind of like Flaffy. What is going on here? It's like, so you see Flaffy, you see the girl wearing like these headphones, but why do you see another Flaffy here? Is this like a reflection? Oh, they're looking in the mirror. Okay, wow. That was kind of tripping me up for some reason. Wow, guys. I did not expect this, but VMax Climax is really delivering this time. So yeah, you can go buy a VMax Climax on StockX or on eBay, and the price is pretty reasonable right now. It might be a good one to keep sealed in the long run too. You know, a lot of Japanese booster boxes tend to do well long term, but at the same time, Pokemon Center Japan has done some new things in the last few years, trying to actually keep up with demand, and so maybe history won't repeat itself in that same way. Oh yes, all right, I love this card. All right, Umbreon VMax. We have not pulled this yet. Oh man, I'm super stoked. Well, as far as value, that might kind of bump us up quite a bit for Brilliant Stars. Let's see what else we have. Just a Liepard. All right. And the crazy thing is, like, these character rares, especially the VMax ones that have the texture on it, these are basically alternate arts. Like, I'm surprised that this one isn't worth more than it is. Maybe it's just a higher pull rate, but I don't know. I feel like this card is going to be worth quite a bit, just seeing how much the Moonbreon has gone up. If you're not up on the hippest turns, Moonbreon is the Umbreon from Evolving Skies. That is over $300 right now. Still got some more packs for VMax Climax. I don't know, it would seem we hit pretty much all of our character rares, but you never know. Some boxes can be a little more stacked. Oh, and that's the other thing that's unique about VMax Climax is you have the opportunity to pull a God pack, which means all of these cards would be bangers. They would be hits. I haven't seen that so far for myself, but it would be a pretty cool thing to do. And we got Eternatus and a balloon. You can see our hits stacking up over there. Kind of a small little pile for Brilliant Stars. Yeah, very interesting. I'm very surprised by our luck today for Brilliant Stars, but we did get a really solid hit with that Umbreon. There you go. Again, the reason I didn't go with, you know, a booster box, first of all, you know, you're usually more guaranteed hits in the booster box. Not always, though. We've had some bad Brilliant Stars booster boxes, to be honest. But, of course, it's not the same amount of packs as the VMax Climax, so that's the reason we didn't do that comparison. The other reason I didn't go with an ETB plus 2 additional packs is I just feel like the ETBs have even worse pull rates. That's just my thoughts, but it might be wrong. We have 2 more packs from each of these. All right, it's electric. Boogie Woogie Woogie. Phalanx, Weedle, Seadra. Wow, you'd think I would know these a little easier, but just the fact that I can't read them, I'm a little bit slow right now. That's a pretty cool Electrode, I will say. I might keep that one. Urshifu, Mimikyu, V, and a Snowy form, Castform Snowy form. Again, it's kind of crazy because, you know, these used to be like, oh, wow, you pulled ultra rare, but these days, you know, those are not even the chases anymore. But we still count them for today's purposes. I don't know. Today might have a pretty clear winner. Unless we just pull the Charizard, then it's like you definitely get more value out of Brilliant Stars. And of course, sometimes quality is better than quantity, but I don't know. Sometimes quantity is better than quality too, because you also enjoy getting to see some cool cards. If you just kind of go on and on with barely any hits like we've kind of done today for Brilliant Stars, then yeah, it can kind of leave a sour taste in your mouth. Cub Chew. Dedenne. Man, still no character rare here. Alcremie. Oh my word. Alright guys, down to our last packs. Again, I feel like I could be wrong. Maybe I'm underestimating the value of that Umbreon, but I think value-wise and hit-wise, Brilliant Stars has a lot to go to catch up. I think the only thing that could maybe save it is to pull a secret rare like a Gold Bird or a Charizard or Arceus. For VMax Climax, again, we've already pulled, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 character rares, so probably not going to be guaranteed another one in here. But you just never know. Let's see. Dedenne, Eevee, again from the Eevee Heroes set. Melanie, Water Bucket, Hollow, Gardevoir. Don't know that person's name. We got, oh, okay, well, that was a kind of a weird little reveal here, but nice. We got the blue with Vaporeon. This is a great one. I have not even pulled this one in the English set, so that is beautiful. All right, this was a good VMax Climax box. We ended up with more than the average amount of character rares due to the fact that one of those packs had 2 character rares in it. That was very surprising. Wow, okay. Well, Brilliant Stars, we love you, but you kind of let us down in this little opening here to some degree. Like I said, that Umbreon is pretty incredible. But let's see. Let's see if we can get the Charizard in this pack to tie things up, or maybe even kind of pull things ahead for Brilliant Stars. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting with that V-Star card. Clank, Cynthia's Ambition, Torkoal, Carablast, Clefairy, Cherubi, Sock, Corphish. Okay, man, no trainer gallery in there. And ending off with Muck. Wow. Just wow. Well, after seeing this, I'd be really curious to know what you guys think of Brilliant Stars versus VMax Climax. So these were our hits from Brilliant Stars. We did get one incredible hit from those 10 packs. So 2 Ultra Rares and 2 Trainer Gallery cards from our Brilliant Stars opening, while we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Ultra Rares from VMax Climax and 5 Character Rares from VMax Climax. Alright, based on this opening, let me know in the comments below which of these sets you would rather pick up. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to support the channel, and check out one of these videos on screen that I think you may like. Also, I want to remind you that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. God is with you and He loves you, and we do too. I'll catch you next time.